flavorful, and we're bringing them to you at that sale price. So let's talk first about the 12. You can bring 12 home, not for $85, but instead that sale price, which is $76.98, 5 easy payments of $15.40. Shipping and handling is free, or I highly suggest you stock up and save. You get double the amount, 24 for not double the price. You're saving $32.98. Originally, the 24 pack was priced at $133. You're bringing it home today for $120.98, 5 easy payments of $24.20. This is high-end Black Angus. I'm joined by Chris Mentzer, who brings us delicious things. Hi. Professional chef. Talk to me about these burgers, because these are something special.
These are special. First of all, they're all Black Angus, right?
Yeah.
That's where we start with. We start with the Black Angus beef, right?
Right.
And it's our triple blend, right? We have our chuck, our short rib, and our brisket.
Yeah.
So we're blending those three incredible cuts to make this absolutely delicious burger. And I actually call this a steak burger. I mean, I really do, because it really does eat like a steak. The texture and everything that is in this burger makes it so special. I'm going to show you on the board real quick what makes it so special. So if you just come to the
let's go right
board,
here. Yeah.
Right? So here's the chuck. So the chuck gives the tenderness, right?
Okay.
Then we go over to the actual short rib. The short rib gives the flavor, right? And then we go to the brisket, and the brisket adds flavor. It also gives like a velvety texture to it, right? So if you can tell, there's not a lot of fat on this at all.
Yeah,
right?
that's really lean.
And our butchers literally clean each piece of this meat, and then we grind it, right, to make our burgers. There's no trim. Have you heard that before in the industry? So there's a lot of burgers are made with trim. You just don't know what's in the burger.
I've heard it called mystery meat.
It is. You know, what they do is at the butcher shop, they trim the meat, they throw it into a bucket. They take the bucket and they grind it. We don't do that.
No.
You know exactly what you're getting in the meat. You're getting whole muscle, beautiful steak meat in every single burger. Well, so you know what you're getting.
Yes, and Chris, that's the difference right now. You know, you mentioned it earlier. It's like a steak that's disguised as a burger. We're gonna show you a video about how it's made so you can see all those delicious cuts of meat, because this is a triple blend beef burger, that beautiful blend of that Black Angus short rib, brisket, and chuck.
You can see how it's coming out. So it's coming out, we call it noodles. And then we portion it, and then it's gently pressed. So you can see the edges are like they were hand done, right? They're not like molded in compressed and tight. So what happens with that is the way it cooks is that when they put them on the grill, when you put them on the grill, the heat goes from the inside out. It goes through the burger, and it actually makes the burger plump, right? This is what you get. You get no shrink. It fills an entire hamburger bun, right? So look how beautiful that is. Where in traditional burgers, you got to press them and you got to push on them, and they end up getting dry and crispy and hard. And hockey puck-like, right?
Well, and Chris, this is the Rastelli difference. That those burgers actually plump as they cook. And talk to me about that, because it's that technology that you mentioned earlier, and I heard Ray talk about this, because it's like really loosely knitted together. That's how it allows it to plump up.
It allows it. We don't, there's a lot of places when you make hamburgers, I'm going to show you this because I want you to see the inside here when we cut this. See how it's loosely knitted? So what happens is that we're not pressing these, we're not forming these. It's coming out, we're just lightly, gently pressing them. So that way the heat actually cooks through the burger and they plump. So when you put these on the grill, you want to cook them for 4 to 5 minutes on the grill, right? You don't want to flip them 4 or 5 times. You don't want to press on them. You want to actually let them cook nice and slow. When the juices start pulling on the top of the burger, you're going to season it with your Rastelli.
Because that comes as well. Whether you're getting 12 or 24, you're also getting that Rastelli's signature seasoning. Look at that.
And then that's when you're going to flip it. After the juice pulls, you're going to flip it. You're going to cook it for another 4 or 5 minutes, and you're going to get the perfect burger. And it's just absolutely beautiful. I mean,
I love what you're doing to put it on a salad, because that's what I think is so special about burgers. Of course, we love them on a bun. We love them with lettuce, tomatoes, a pickle, maybe a little onion. But here's what I think is so special, because these are so gourmet. That this is that burger you slice and you put on a salad that you eat on its own like a steak. There's so many ways to do it. I want to show everyone how it arrives at your door as well, because these are individually vacuum sealed. For me, it's just me and my husband at home. That's what I love, that you can pull it out. So whether you're cooking for a crowd or just yourself or you and your spouse, it's really easy to cook, and you can do this from frozen.
You want to cook them from frozen. We recommend cooking them from frozen, and you take them right out of the package. You throw them on the grill. So if 2 or 3 or 4 people stop by, you just pull whatever you need, you put them right on the grill. And again, 2 to 3 minutes, the juice pulls, you season them, you flip them. No pressy.
No pressy. Yep.
No. We don't want the juices to come out.
No.
So we want to do it nice and slow, take your time, and then you'll have the perfect burger that doesn't shrink.
So here's the difference. We're going to see this really cool video of the difference between Rastelli and a traditional brand. Look as it cooks. That traditional brand becomes tighter and more hockey puck-like.
And you can see on the left side how the heat is going through the burger, which actually makes it plump. On the other side, traditional, it goes around it. You have to press it to get it cooked, and you just can't help it. So here's what we were talking about on the grill. It's starting to plump. It's not shrinking, and then the juices start pulling, and that's when you're going to season it, right? Now you're about ready to flip. You're going to flip it over, season it again, and let it cook. And look how beautifully that is plumping.
Is anyone else mouth watering? I feel like we're kind of like showing people something, and we're just like, this is the most delicious thing you've ever seen. If you are like me and you love a burger, but you want something different, you want something better, this is it, because we're bringing you that 5-ounce triple blend beef burger. So we're much more limited in that 24, but I highly recommend, if you can, bring home that 24 pack, because you're actually stocking up and saving over $32. You're saving so much money. You're bringing home 24 burgers for $120.98. 5 easy payments of $24.20. If you do want to go with the 12 pack, you're paying $76.98. 5 easy payments of $15.40, and you can lock in that price, lock in that free shipping and handling with auto delivery that's available every 60 days for 1 year. Juicy, moist, delicious. Talk to me about these.
Chelsea, the other thing I want to talk about, being a culinary, the season's coming. I mean, summer's coming. It's August, right?
Yes.
We're getting
the dog days.
Just because it's August doesn't mean that you still can't grill burgers, right?
No.
So you can do burgers through September, October, if you like to keep your grill out.
Yeah.
But if you don't like to keep your grill out, these make incredible, actually, nachos.
Ooh.
Thaw them the night before, saute it, top your nachos.
Ooh, I love that.
They make a delicious chili. You're using steak meat, so you're gonna saute it with your beans and onions. It makes an incredible chili. So you can make chili with this. You can make nachos with this. You can make meatloaf with this.
Oh,
2 of these will make a beautiful meatloaf. So there's so many other things that you can do with this besides just burgers. It's made for a burger. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. But there's so many other options that you can kind of play around with these that makes it so special.
Well, and that's what I really like to hear, that versatility, that of course it's delicious in burger form, but what you're bringing home is a vehicle. You're bringing home something that you can utilize every day of the week. We are a beef household. We love eating beef, but I think this is so special because you're bringing home that delicious blend, that super flavorful high-end blend of the short ribs, of the brisket, of that delicious black Angus chuck. The butcher's blend is what it's called, and then they plump as they cook. Look at
this. Look how beautiful this is. And again, you got to remember, it's where the beef comes from. And what really is important is that when you look at ground beef and you're making a burger, you need to know where that ground beef is coming from. From Rastelli's, you know you're getting the very, very best black Angus, local farms that we've had relationships for 48 years.
Yeah.
Our butchers are hand trimming this to make sure there's the perfect proportion of fat to beef as we grind it. Yeah. And there's no trim or scraps or anything going into this burger. It is absolutely just beautiful steak meat.
Well, and Chris, I love what you said earlier. This is a burger that it's a steak that masquerades as a burger. It's wearing a costume, because I love that you're getting that high quality meat that is absolutely delicious. If you've never tried Rastelli's before, I feel like this is that perfect gateway where you will never look back. There's a reason Rastelli's is so incredibly popular, because this is something special. Your choice between 12 or 24. So let's talk about that 12 pack. You're bringing it home for $76.98. 5 easy payments of $15.40. You're saving $8 off that QVC price. But I say stock up and save. If you go for that 24, you're getting double the amount of burgers at not double the price, because you're saving almost $33. That 24 count is $120.98. 5 easy payments of $24.20. You're bringing home that delicious lean, tender burger. It's truly a steak burger. This is M95869. Call us now to bring it home. 1-800-500-7590. Chris, that looks so yummy.